Smart Nonsense podcast where we talk about smart
Nonsense.
Not
Welcome
bad,
back, Pop. I want to get a teaser in just off the bat because I think it'll come last on the pod. Well, okay, maybe I don't. Sorry. I have something really good.
That's the ultimate teaser,
I know.
dude. You teased the
Teasing
teaser.
the teaser. I know. It's
Wow.
what I'm going to bring to the pod today is going to seem unbelievable, I think.
Another shrimp? Sorry.
Another is part of it.
Oh.
Not another
Fuck,
shrimp
dude.
though. But we'll get there. Let's get warmed up first. It's short. It's short and sweet, so we're going to put it in the last 10 seconds.
Bury it, dude. Bury the lead. That's what they
Yeah,
say.
absolutely.
I
I was talking about getting a haircut in the green room, and you said pod fod, so
Well, I don't really know how much of it's pod fod, but the thing is, you'd never know because you're wearing a hat. And well, I've been going out with this buddy.
span or not span.
Haven't gone on the span with him actually. We've gone to like classier places, which is good. He played hockey at Harvard, and well, fuck, I might be outing him too much, but like, whatever.
That's never stopped you, Pop. That's never stopped you.
Point is, he there's this crazy and he's been rattled lately because of this thing. When he goes out, he does very well, and you'd expect it because he's like
One track mind, dude. The going out podcast.
Going out and eating and flying.
Well, yeah. If you ask me why I'm wearing hats every day, it's because I fly at 5:30 in the morning. So like everything comes back to either chicks or fly.
Right. I wish I could wear hats. Maybe I should get into it. Basically, he wears a hat out at night, and he looks cool with it. And I think something about the demographic really likes in West Village really likes guys that look like him that wear hats out.
Because we're here, paint the picture: trucker hat, dad hat, cowboy hat, beret, a fedora.
I mean, you could try it.
List of
Beret.
6.
I mean, the only hat is a baseball hat, I guess, but it's like one of those where it's I don't even know if it was like white and it's got like green. I don't know. It just like looks like a West Village hat.
Does it have a rope on the front?
No, it doesn't.
Those
That
are called,
kind of
but
was a
those are
phase
nice.
for a little
Yeah.
bit. I don't think those are cool anymore. Whatever. He wears the hat, and I thought because I'd go out with him, and it'd be us two, and like we have the joke that he like there's some like Pareto. I forget if it's Pareto, but it's like Pareto like optimal or like it literally like beats the other thing in every aspect. Like you can't make it more. Like basically, he beats me in smarts, in athletics, in looks, in like coolness. Like he just Pareto beats me in everything, and I'm like his dude. So I go out with him, and he just cleans up, and I'm just hoping to like fucking get something. And we're trying to figure out like why he does so well. And then he
Aura.
came to
Sounds
could
like
be that too.
an amazing aura.
Yeah. Well, kind of connected to aura. Like, what is aura? Well, what we determined when he came to my rooftop party this past weekend, everyone there, like all the chicks, like the most fun conversation topic at the party was whether or not this guy is gay.
Okay.
Because he has like gay guys don't wear baseball hats like this.
Is that a rule?
And I've just never seen one. I mean, unspoken rule, but like he gives very straight vibes, but at the same time there's like this flamboyance to
We
it.
used to call those a metrosexual.
It might be that.
Yeah.
Which
Dresses
I
well,
think-
cares about their looks, and their gets manicures maybe. Might be me. Could be me.
And he'll do like Pilates and yoga, and he just hangs out with chicks like all the time, but he's just like into his body and stuff. Like I don't know.
I think
but,
you might be into him, Pop.
dude. I wish, dude. I'd clean up with dudes if I were to know him. But point is like everyone at the party, like the kind of the running joke at the party is like, hey, is gay or not? Oh, there's his name. Fuck, I might be outing him too much.
That's never stopped you. Pop. That's never stopped you. What's it been? 3.5 minutes?
Well, fuck, dude. It really rattled him because this is complete news to him. Like, I don't think that was a topic ever on his mind until this night. And then he learned, like, people were honestly couldn't tell.
Dude,
I
I
think
mean,
that's why he does so well in New York, because like I don't know, chicks these days, liberal chicks especially, love that fine line. So who knows, dude? Just that was your
it's
hat,
a
dude.
fine-
That was
wow, wow. I'm actually looking at another hat. My Wish Me Luck hat does have the kind of rope. I think that's called like a 5-panel hat or something. It's a little bit floppier.
Look at that.
It's got nothing to worry about.
Well, now we're really going. To
Are we gonna bleep
I
it?
thought we were gonna bleep it. Now I'm gonna bleep it again.
Yeah, it shouldn't concern him, considering it sounds like how well he does for himself. Gay or not gay, looks or no looks, dude. Wow, that was awesome.
Yeah.
It's not time for my teaser, by the way. So that's.
But he's part of like the fun friends. Like he's fun, so I like it.
I was
It's really
just
fun.
listening to the episode. You tried to sell booze to 13-year-olds.
Oh, dude.
And I had forgotten that the reason that story started is because you're trying to be more playful.
Playful, dude. Playful.
Which somehow meant
dude,
like
I'll tell you what.
saying more intrusive thoughts.
Yeah, and here's where the intrusive thoughts and this podcast in general, which is the Asymmetric Downside podcast, is already backfiring. Just on a call with this guy Jonathan B. He has like philosophy series, like kind of like very put together stud of a dude. I think he was connected to like the Founder Fund guys.
I recognize this. It's B.I., right? I think that should
Yeah,
be
but I think you
Jonathan
pronounce it-
By.
Is it by?
I mean,
I tried to
in
chat
every
GPT.
other-
What do you say
I've
in
seen
Chinese?
this guy. Okay, yeah.
By
Oh.
B.
Oh, it's Chinese. Well, we would need to see the pinyin, which would have the kind of the accents.
I didn't ask
the
him for the
tones. Yeah,
pinyin.
yeah. You gotta ask him for the pinyin.
Yeah, well, I just said Jonathan, but on the call, 'cause I think we said it on the last pod maybe about my unique strategy. He was the guy that negged me with that. He's like, you get a lot of views on shorts, but none on longs. Talk to me about your unique strategy here, which is fucking hilarious. But
I think
talking
he
to him,
probably meant it genuinely.
I know, but the phrasing.
Like, how did you do all that given this?
Yeah, I don't know. I'm gonna assume malice. So always assume malice. On the call though, we were talking about my channel again or something, and like shorts and long form, and like how mine isn't connected. That's why it doesn't do well. And then he's like, "Oh, well, let me just like see the long form to see how it's disconnected." Pulls it up, and the first podcast.
I
he
sell
sees,
booze.
I sell booze to 13-year-olds.
So, what happened next? Because I also did that on a call with an agent once, and it was asymmetric upside because everyone laughed, like the whole room laughed.
Oh,
it was
no, he's
piece
a
of,
serious guy, dude.
Oh,
he's. I mean, if you he gives like 2-hour philosophy talks, like he's Seneca.
didn't crack a smile.
No.
Was my brother there?
No. Yeah. I don't think your brother reacted to it. It's yeah.
Oh,
Internally,
tough.
I
Well,
cracked up.
yeah. It probably needed you leading the self-deprecation because otherwise they're just laughing at you.
Yeah, I
Like,
don't remember.
talk
vibe,
about the
kinda
King's
blacked
speech
out.
from yesterday. Could have used maybe like a just a lead in, like, oh yes, sorry about that. Sorry for what
Right.
we're about to find here. 13-year-old booze.
Right, and that's where it's usually safe, when I can like call myself retarded or something.
Oh.
Or say that the kids did.
How's sales calls with my brother? Was it a sales call?
Yeah, it's cool seeing Chatty Cathy in action. He has become the anti-sales salesman.
Yeah.
Which that was my role originally, and now it's his role. And I'm like, oh, why are you anti-selling so much? Which means just like telling people they shouldn't work with us. He's like, well, the number one problem is churn. Like that's what sucks, when they come in expecting something else and then they churn immediately, and it just sucks for everybody. So he just really anti-sells, and then if they still come through, then they're not likely to
Dude,
churn.
I think you, whoa, dude. Stutter into a burp. You just sent me a tweet that I was reading from Basecamp. Jason Fried, and he was saying like the secret to business is really just outlasting everyone else. And I think the magic of the anti-sales salesman is, like, we've seen other people in the space, not going to name names. Like you can be really charismatic. There are people that shamelessly sell, right? And you can sell to everybody if you're charismatic enough.
Thomas, that's what we'll call him.
Thomas the Train, dude. And yeah, like I think what did they say? A good salesman can sell water to the ocean or whatever. The ocean don't need no more water. Anyway, what I like about anti-sales is you're really filtering for like the best customers that will be the best philosophical fit. They share the same philosophies
That's Jonathan.
as us. Yeah. And then they end up staying with us for a long time.
Right.
Like, dude, we've had people, clients have clipped with us for 3 years now, 3.5
Right.
years.
It's kind of like you'd be getting a divorce from your editor at that point.
Patrick Campbell's one of them that comes to mind. Like, right, he still works with us, has 4, 5, 6 editors. You spent, what was it, 3 months, 4 months, 6 months anti-selling him? I don't know if it was that long, but there was a long period of like, these are all the reasons this isn't going to work. It's really hard. I think we even changed our offer a couple times. And then eventually when you get all the bad stuff out of the way, they stick around. So that's cool.
You seem really excited about that.
I still think my brother should build a sales team first and foremost.
I'm just let him rip. He is saying though, like, it's been a year of him selling, and he's ready for the next challenge. So he'll probably have to build that sales team. That's why he's really like, hey, I kind of hope the Brain Blast thing does well that you guys are building, because that'd be a fun next project. FYI.
Well, yeah, I think he really needs to extract himself from like the day-to-day of Clipped and be thinking about big levers. This is what our marketing team is doing. This is what our operations team is doing. This is what our people team is doing.
Right.
But not, I mean, he's on sales calls like 4, 5, 6 hours a day. That's like the first thing you should outsource.
Yeah. I got one more goo if you want it, or I can hold it for another day.
No, never hold the goo. Well,
this is in line with the philosophy of the podcast, or one of the main talking points is a food related one, but it ties into deeper levels. I don't buy groceries, so I eat out and I get Uber Eats.
Okay? Oh, right. But, yeah. You say eat out. In my mind, at least, that's like you go to all kinds of different restaurants and eat out all the time.
No, I eat in out.
You eat You eat prepared grocery foods.
Well, okay. Yes, I do. But if half of my diet is prepared grocery foods, the other half is takeaway food from local restaurants.
Okay, I'll call that eating out.
Yeah.
Well,
eating
out,
out.
But yeah. And those are usually BOGOs, buy one get one freeze. From
they
Uber
have to
Eats.
be. Well, they don't have to be, but I love a good deal. And one really good deal recently, Tacombe. It's a taco place nearby, and they have buy one get one free tacos. And then on top of that, if you spend $35, you get $5 back. So now I get like tacos, maybe $6 or so. I get 2 tacos for that price, but then I have to load up about 8 of them to hit this like 35 benchmark.
Okay.
Or sorry, not like 8 total, maybe like 5 or something. I don't know. I just end up with like a fucking dozen tacos, okay, for like $19. And so I make this order.
That's just over $1 a taco. That's good.
No, it's phenomenal. And they're like fish tacos and steak tacos. I'm like, you guys, I'm gonna bankrupt you guys. Which I have. I don't know if I have, but I did something similar at a local restaurant and it went out of business soon after. So I go to I order this and then I go to the place. And when I get there, I go up to the front to like get my food. And I'm like, hey, I'm picking up for Dylan, me, which is always awkward. And
dude, you're the only, you're the, fuck. I'm sure it's even more, in New York, but you're the only dude that picks up his own Uber Eats food. I'm sure, like, you know, like every other guy in there's got the huge like Uber Eats backpack on.
Well, I have a backpack on, and I rode up on a bike that's parked like right in front of the maitre d'.
Oh, they think you're a courier.
Right. So I come in, and I'm like, I'm picking up the order for Dylan. Dylan's my order. And they're like, no, it was already picked up. And I'm like, no, I'm the one picking it up. This is pickup. I ordered pickup. I'm like, no, the pickup's already been picked up. I'm like, that's not. They're like, no, the other driver already got the other like courier.
Did you show them your ID?
I actually literally did show them my ID, and they're like, no, you got to show us like the Uber Eats thing. I'm like, no, this is my name. No. I'm like, no, show us the Uber Eats thing.
They just want
point
one of
is
these.
like, yeah, and I'm like, no, this is my license. They're like, we can't do anything with that. It doesn't show your last name on the fucking thing. Point is, it was picked up, and they thought I was a courier, and I'm like, I'm not a courier. I am Dylan. I am the guy. This is me. And they're like, oh, okay. Well, sounds like your food was just stolen. And I'm like, yeah, sounds like it. What do we do about that? Because I'm Dylan. And then he has to like go in the back, does a little scurrying around. He's like, hey, we're gonna make you your food. Awesome. So I'm just like sitting, playing with my thumbs and stuff while I'm waiting for my food to get recooked. And also, like, the restaurant closed. I picked it up, like, right before close. So now, they're like, the kitchen's all upset because they're going to make fucking a dozen tacos.
Of different proteins.
Past closing time.
Steak,
Literally,
shrimp,
no one's in the...
fish.
Yeah. So I'm sitting there at the front waiting for fucking pissed off Mexicans to cook my 12 tacos. And then, like, two ladies walk into the front door. And I'm in, like, a fucking dark, like, a black hoodie and stuff, just sitting there minding my own business. They come up to me and like... Hi, are y'all still open? I'm like, what the fuck is this? Y'all, I don't know. Ask them. They're like, oh, we thought you worked here. And then they go and like ask someone else. And then those women, like, whatever, they went into the back, and they went like downstairs to get something. And then another couple is like leaving because the store's closing down, the restaurant's closing down. They come and they're like, oh, thank you, have a good night, to me. To me, dude. I'm like, no, dude, I don't work here. The fuck? It's like, I don't look like I work here. I'm on my phone. Like, what do you guys think here? They leave. And then literally the same two people that asked me, are we still open? Then come back out. And they also say, have a good night to me. I'm like, dude, what the fuck? Everyone. Fucking Mexican, dude. So I was about to apply for a job there or as a courier or something. I guess I look like a pure immigrant.
Did you get your tacos? Oh, that's
I did.
That's okay. I didn't understand why. Because you're
I look
1/100th Cuban.
I look, yeah. Just all the minorities are like, oh, you're on the minority
I ever tell you
side.
the Charlie Puth story?
Mm,
With my dad, same situation.
I don't think so.
Well,
I thought he was Mexican.
I'll try and keep it quick, but we were me, my dad, girlfriend, and mom were having a dinner in California, Southern California. We're sitting eating our dinner. In walks Charlie Puth and his new wife, and they're sitting right behind us. First thing I gotta air out is Charlie Puth holds a spoon like this, you know, kind of like like a chiclani, like a
three bears with porridge.
like a child. He holds his utensils like a child, which is fine, dude. Be a kid for life. Not the moral of the story. Moral of the story. Got something on that. Moral of the story is, my dad. How does this happen? My dad. I don't know. My dad's an awkward guy. He's a really awkward guy. And so we all kind of get up to leave, and like I use the bathroom, maybe Athena uses the bathroom. My mom's making her way to the front, and my dad, being awkward, is just like standing in the middle of the row in the front. And Charlie Puth walks by, and he fully thinks my dad is either a waiter or the host or like owns the place, and like, you know, gives like, it does like a prolonged like, thank you so much for the meal. Like, we had a wonderful time. It was delicious. Every bite was delicious.
Nice.
And my dad is just like, don't mention it. It was a pleasure.
Oh.
And then
Leaned
they
into
go
it.
out the door. He leaned into it. Yeah. Charlie Puth was really nice.
Dude,
So
I know it's cool. It's good to hear he's nice and it has childlike, playful qualities to him.
Yeah. Also married like a childhood friend woman, childhood friend.
Dude, before the hood.
Which seems like a decent idea if you become as famous as Charlie Puth, right? He kind of found somebody recently that knew him before all the fame.
Yeah.
So maybe that'll work out.
Yeah. Well, you're kind of similar as a mega.
Mega.
It sounds like a MAGA. No,
you
dude, I'm a mega.
you said you had something to pull on that, and then
yeah,
I still have my teaser, which I'm really excited for.
I know, and we'll keep teasing the teaser. So the hype's real for it. I just remember as a kid, not even as a kid, I was maybe like 14, whatever that is, booze age. I was at a restaurant with my mom, and I was eating a salad, and I was like, I took my fork. Maybe it was like I had some steak or something, and like when you're steak and you're like cutting, you like turn the
you do a little itsy on the. Maybe you put the fork in your non-dominant hand, right? Which I never understood.
No, I keep it the same.
Okay, you didn't switch. So I was taught to switch to the itsy hand, and then you kind of stab
doesn't
it
make sense to
upside down. Well, because you're then knifing with your dominant. You're getting more power.
Oh, okay. Maybe I do switch then. Okay.
Oh. Probably just muscle memory. Could test it out tonight.
I don't know. Well, what happened was maybe I was cutting, so I had it in my left hand, non-dominant, and you flip it over so you can stab in as you cut. Basically, I just continued eating my salad, like stabbing into the steak form. Just kept stabbing the lettuce like that, and then putting it into my mouth. And my mom was like, "Stop doing that. If you don't eat a salad like it's steak. You don't do that." And I'm like, for some reason, I literally I couldn't imagine another way to eat a salad. And I'm like, I don't know how to do it the right way. And she's like, "Stop fucking with me. Like, eat the salad the normal way." And I'm like, I don't know how to eat it. Like, I don't know the other way. And she's like, "No, stop. We're going to leave the restaurant if you keep eating it like this." And I'm like, I don't know how to eat the salad.
But to be clear, you eat other things. When you're not eating steak, you eat things the normal way, right?
Right. But it was like something just shut off, and it made no sense. My hand, it was like I was new to my hands or something. Like, I was eating the steak like this, and now I just eat the salad like this. Why would I suddenly? It didn't occur to me that you could flip it over and then spoon it into your mouth. So she got really upset, and we actually left the restaurant.
Dude, I actually think there might be some childhood trauma here that needs to be worked out, because this theme carries into a lot of different stories. Like when you what was the one with cursive? You went to a new school, and
I never learned cursive because I was.
They said write a paragraph.
Oh yeah.
And you're like, I don't know what that is.
Right. They thought I was actually mentally. I cried because I didn't know what a paragraph was, and that was the homework, was write a paragraph. And I was like, I don't know what this word is. Don't know what paragraph is. Also couldn't read any of the instructions on the board because of cursive. Yeah, there's some trauma around that age. That was
all right.
Well, yeah, tease us with the shrimp
for another time.
Thing you got.
It's not the shrimp, but what's going to be so unbelievable about this is it's been I want to say 3 podcasts maybe in a row, if not 3 out of 4, right? So
you're telling us how fog works?
No. You met Craigslist Craig, right? People
yeah.
should subscribe and go back to listen to that. Yesterday, I think you met, I fucked Jack Harlow.
He I fucked me. Let's be clear.
He I fucked you. Today, so I start my day. I don't have to go all the way back, but I'm going to. I start my day these days bright and early at flight school. I get a nice flight in. Had a wonderful flight today. It takes me about an hour to drive home. I get home. I'm all discombobulated. Everyone's texting me for work because we don't do Slack. We just text. I'm in 18 group chats, which is hilarious, but also pretty effective. We have a meeting this afternoon. This is all going to make sense. We have a meeting this afternoon with Shopify to close a deal that Krishna closed. Banger. We're doing brand deals on long form. Because of that meeting, I had to push a doctor's appointment to this morning to go get an infusion. So then I became in even more of a rush. I got to put the car away, and I now need to immediately go to the doctor to get this infusion so that I can meet with Shopify later. I have to get to my building to get my hog. Okay. So I'm walking to my building, my electric bike to go to the doctor. I'm walking to my building on my phone, in all the group chats, in a haze. And in the middle of the Chicago, I'll give this here, I guess. But now I kind of understand your inner dialogue that's just like, boo, in the background. Because I don't know where to put this fact. Okay. But there's a skate park. There's a skate park. I know that skate park. You know that skate park in the middle of the city. It's an interesting skate park. Nothing good ever happens at this skate park.
Well, I enjoy it.
Do you?
I'd rollerblade there.
Oh, okay. I walk out, and I'm just walking down the sidewalk, and I see this, like, old, but like a high schooler looking guy, but old.
Okay.
He's got a graphic tee on. He's pretty tall. And I go, dude,
Tony Hawk?
Are you Tony Hawk?
Wait, that's fucking crazy.
He's
and
like,
it was Tony Hawk?
He's like, yeah.
Dude.
I'm like, can I get a picture?
Nice, dude. You and Tony.
B-roll.
2 megas, dude.
That's nobody sick. Around him. He's just got a skateboard. He was like standing on the street as if he was waiting for the bus. He's with this friend who I didn't know, which is funny because I just kind of ignored him. Guy was probably macro. Tony's mega. So I knew Tony. Apparently it was this guy, Kevin Stab. I don't know if you know him. Cool pink hair. That's how I found him. I asked ChatGPT, who's Tony Hawk's friend with pink hair? Nobody around him. But dude, imagine you're just like, there's just like punk kids and like high schoolers at this skate park every day. I don't think it's a particularly good skate park, but imagine you're just skating here. It's 10:30 in the morning, and Tony Hawk is like, he's doing 720s and kickflips and whatever else they do.
The guy that basically invented skateboarding, popularized it.
And he still looks like a child. It's amazing. He's almost 60 years old.
That's insane. Yeah.
Craigslist Craig, Jack Harlow, Tony Hawk. It's an incredible run we've had. Gardeloo! Gardeloo, what a week. Dude.
What a week, dude.
What a life.